I already did that.
Miss Williams,
Yes.
watching, but I didn't see which one was Dre.
It's number 2 in your. It's number 3 in your directions in your instructions.
I don't know why I've never done it. I've always typed it.
I just copy and paste it. It works. Yeah. It's in your instructions, honey. I dragged a button. So this is a horizontal arrangement. This is a button.
You drag horizontal.
Horizontal arrangement.
Where's that at?
It's in layout. You have to read the instructions, sweetheart. Okay? And you got to follow them step by step. Okay? And that was the assignment for the whole class. You had all last week and an extra day.
Scroll.
Okay? But
Or
I have students out there right now that have been screaming and complaining about how they need help. And what are they doing? They're talking while I'm doing it on the screen. And I said, okay, I'm going to do this on the screen. You need to have MIT App Inventor open and your instructions. And if you don't have it side by side, you should do a side by side if you're on a computer monitor, on a desktop. And a desktop is the only thing you should be coding this on right now. No. I know I'm not saying anything because I'm reading the instructions. I'm reading the instructions and doing the work. As was instructed to all of you 7 days ago. I know I'm not saying anything. I'm reading the instructions. I have project lead the way, lesson on one side, and I have MIT App Inventor open on the other side. And I'm reading the instructions, which is what you were supposed to do individually to get this work done. But instead, what I hear are people beating on desks, people talking on cell phones, music playing so loudly, and I am so far away from you, if I can hear it, it's a problem. Yes, sir. Can you do what? Yes, sir. And I still hear the singing and the talking, and I still see people up running around. There's a couple of people with their heads down sleeping, and there's plenty of people not doing anything. No, your teacher does help you. Your teacher does not do it for you. I started everyone off on this lesson. This is the second one I've created. Do a side by side. Get your MIT App Inventor on one side, your PLTW on the other side. Hey. Hi. Okay, so right here, number 5 is what we're on. Text box. Mm-hmm. Properties. Numbers only. Numbers only. Okay, we just finished C. Enter your guess here. Right there. Just finished C.
I got guess, but I ain't got the quotation mark there.
You don't have to. Mm-mm. No.
What's the exclamation point?
What is the where?
He's.
No, he said quotation marks.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't put the quotation marks in there. All right. Hang on a sec. So do that. Go to Dr. Jones and he'll issue a Chromebook. Number 7. Number 7. Let's read the instructions. All right, sorry for about that. Where'd we leave off? Okay, so we just did Phil Parent on number 6. We're on number 7 right now.
You did that part. You did the top part of 7.
Yeah, we did 6. We did
No,
6.
talk about the top part of 7.
Oh.
Add another horizontal.
Oh, okay. Add the horizontal arrangement. Okay. Phil Parent. So we did that. Top of 7. We did that. Set the width. Fill parent. Drag out the following labels and use the interface drawer. So we need a label. These are all alphabetical, so there's a label. That's going to be this.
She gone. Yeah, Shay gone. Nobody called for Shay? No, okay, but one other motherfucker was out playing. I went out there to get some water.
Jemiah, stop cussing. Okay, so we changed it here. Yes, in between here you have to put underscore.
Give me the dodo, you're right there.
Why you shut your door? What I do?
Now we need another label, a win-lose. Then we need a guess label. So I want to show you something here. When you're working with these labels, you can change the font and the bold, type interface, you can do an HTML format, text color, make sure it's visible. Okay, so you can do a background color. Right now it's set to none. If you want to change your background colors to separate what label is what. And then you can tell your labels differently. All right, number 8, drag a button to the user interface drawer. So a button, we're gonna go right there. Yeah, so button 1, you're gonna rename it to play button. In properties, make sure that you follow along. You do A, B, whatever's in there, and you're following your directions. Text properties, change it to reset/play again. Right there. Which number you at? 8? Okay. Kind of looks like you might have an extra horizontal arrangement on there. You might. You might have an extra horizontal arrangement on there. But that's from here. He is, Kevin. Okay, number 9. This is where you're stuck.
Yeah.
The colors over here.
No, I'm saying, where did you get that from?
What? This stuff? From step 7, 6, 7, 8.
That's what I missed.
Okay, you got to follow one at a time. Just one at a time. That's all I'm doing right now is one at a time. So number 9 says add a way for the second player to pick the number that the first player will guess. So we have to drag out another horizontal arrangement. Horizontal arrangement. Let's put it there. We rename this multiplayer arrangement.
No, nigga, I'm fucking straight. Damn.
What it put? Multiplayer.
Multiplayer arrangement. So you're going to rename the horizontal arrangement you just pulled out multiplayer arrangement.
The reminder that there are to be no charges given out for class 30. Again,
All right, multiplayer arrangement. I'm going to go ahead while I'm here and change the width to fill parent. We just did this. B, drag out a text box into the horizontal arrangement and rename it Enter Number Text. It's okay. The cussing is recorded.
Do we put that in here?
No, we put that right here. Enter number text. You can spell out number if you want to. You don't have to leave it just like that. Okay, in properties, so in properties, while this is still highlighted, numbers only. Did you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, numbers only. Update the hint text box to help the user know what to enter into the box. So update the hint, you're just going to type numbers only. Or you can type enter your number or something. Yeah, you know, you can do numbers only, enter numbers only, whatever you need to do. Yeah. And then you're going to drag a button into the horizontal arrangement, enter number button. So you need a button. That goes over here. That goes here. No.
Nah, that doesn't have like competence.
Put that also in the text, enter number only, or enter number button. There you go.
My Yankees.
You can spell out number.
So add a button after the label.
Mm-hmm. Text box and so enter number button. We did that over here in our text box. Now we can move to defining variables.
Oh, I guess I wasn't confused because I didn't.
You did it all?
Yeah.
Okay, so it all looks like this pretty much?
Yeah.
Okay. So defining variables is the next thing we're doing. Defining variables. So this is one of your vocabulary words, a global variable. Okay?
When we know this step, what we done with that?
We're done with everything. We're done with 1 through 9. So that's everything 1 through 9 that we see here.
That's the whole 114? That's the whole 114?
No, it's not all a 114. No. No.
Can you put my credit in? Because I did it.
So, no, because you got to do the entire code. The entire code was due. Just doing the front screen is not the code. That's the blocks, too. That's just your designer screen. For today? Oh, well, yeah. All right, number 10, using variables in math blocks to initialize the following global variables. All right, so now with number 10, you start with the blocks. Okay, so blocks. Yes, Shay. Number 10, blocks. So variables. You have to make a variable. So we have 2 variables we're going to make. Guesses remaining and secret number. Okay, so we need 2 of these. 1, and then watch, you can do a right click, duplicate. 2.
Hold up. Oh! I wish I had my phone. No. I would make some calls.
You need 2 of those, Emmanuel.
What you type in?
These 2 things right here, guesses remaining and secret number. Right here, number 10. Look at number 10. Okay.
But why did you just?
It's 2. Yes, it is.
You what?
Put that on your gradient. Put that on your
What, honey? Right here, number 10. This is what you're putting in there. So you have to get a global. Right here, a variable. Drag it over. And you type in here. You type in these spaces. Okay?
Hey, how this exam finna be? Like, what is the exam finna be?
We gotta make a video again.
Make a video.
Local variables. Now we talk about local variables. So this is a global variable. Visualize a global variable. Local variable is something that pertains strictly to the area it's working in. So we're going to go to number 11. From the variables drawer in the blocks view, pull out initialize local variable block. So here's your variables. Okay. Initialize initialize local, right? This one here. Click in here, because you have to change the name. Variable guess.
We gotta put the underscore.
Yeah, if you're going to separate the words, you have to put an underscore. Mm-hmm. So let's check and make sure that we've done 11 through 13. Okay.
I think we need a guess button.
We do. So we're looking for this one. When the guest dot clicked, do. Right there.
That's how you persuade them. That's how you gotta talk to kids too.
Hmm?
Talk about this group chat.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay, we've already given give the local variable a name. Variable guess, we've already done that. Set the initialized local variable guess to the input from the guess input text box. Yada, yada, yada. So right here. Okay. Guess input. So let's go over here. Let's find our guess input right here. You can grab this first one. Right here on 14.
I mean, no. I already told you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't see a guess input dot text.
He was like,
Did you get it? It's right here under the first horizontal arrangement. Okay, so did you get that? And then you scroll down.
Yeah, I see guess input dot code.
Dot text. Okay, if you got it, okay. So any of these, see this drop down, this little tiny drop down. You can pull out the first one that looks like this, and then you can grab the drop down, and then you can look for it there that way too. Okay. So now we've just done everything up to 14. You need to be reading all of this stuff in the middle. I'm not going to read it to you. Okay. So this is important. So in the variables drawer, the blocks view, you'll see set and get blocks. So if you open up this variables drawer, see you have get and you have set. You're going to need those. Not right now, but you're going to need those. Okay? All right? So we already set, make sure you go back up to the first one, initialize global, and you set that to 10. And then initialize global secret number, set that to 55.
So the number will always be 55.
Not always. You can change the number, but for now. So like when you have somebody else play the game, you can change this to 37.
22.
As long as they don't see it, that's the number that they have to guess. Okay? Yeah. I'm watching the shadows over there on the floor, and it's shadow playing. It's driving me nuts. All right. Let's see. Using natural language. So natural language is language that people use on a daily basis.
Cuss words.
Cuss words, unfortunately. Yup. All right, 15. Pull an if-then-else block from your control board. So right here, control. We need an if-then-else. Let's pull that out. We're just going to put it right there for now. If-then-else. All right, add the necessary relational operator. Add the necessary relational operator to compare a get local variable guess block with the get global secret number block in the if statement. So what does that mean? Who can tell me what that means? Anybody? What goes here? Compare, so we have to get local. All right, add the necessary relational operator, so we know it's an operator, to compare a get local variable guess block with the get global secret number.
But Leah's so like,
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
it's like,
So what do you think needs to go here? You're not sure? You're not sure? We have our variables here. Girls, turn off the video.
So it will be gross.
So we need a variable guess. All right, compare a local. We don't need to we don't need to do an initialize, do we? Think about it right here.
No.
No? Okay, so we just need to get, okay. Do we need this? Or do we need this?
For the if, the get. For if, only get.
So we're looking for a variable. All right, that's a global. These are globals. So how do we get our variables? So here's a get variable. And then right here, hover. Here's a set variable. I just hovered right over the initialized global right here. Do you have variable guess written in here? Initialize a local variable guess? You need, well, I'm asking which one do we need? So we have a variable guess. So it says add the necessary relational operator. Here's our relational operator to compare a get local. Okay, so we got a get local block with the get global secret number. So secret number, get global. Those are the two we need.
How are you getting it?
I'm just hovering right over that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm just hovering over it. I don't have to go into the block stores for these. Okay, so I have two of these. All right.
Yes, this is home.
Do you want a hint? Do you want a hint? Anybody? I want to thank the 3 students that I have that are paying attention, 4 students that are following along.
Will it be variable and then secret?
Variable and then
Guess
secret?
lift, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be variable. So it says, so here's your hint. So it says to compare a local variable and a get global secret.
So will we need 2 if thens? Oh, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
This is a lot. This is only part of it. Go quick. Okay, this is a lot. Mm-hmm.
You got all that down?
That's part of it. That was A. Here's part B. This is part C. That's the play button. We haven't even gotten there yet.
And it's only 35 steps.
Is it locked up now?
That's the last 30.
Turn towards this classroom. Okay.
KJ.
Good afternoon, staff
Like 2
and
seconds.
students.
I just gotta cut
We
this
are the River Gardens Rams and Power Through Education.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
We respect ourselves, our school, and our community. We are leaders of excellence, focused on success in every area. We are the Mighty Rams. Rams Pride stands for perseverance, respect for all, integrity, discipline, and engagement.
announcements. I always forget they changed it to pride.
Today, bus status are
Yeah.
7 on 3, 15 on 19, 2 on 21, and 14 on 70.
Have a business idea but not sure where to start? Meet FBLA next Wednesday, November 20th, after school in the library for hands-on, step-by-step tutorial on creating a business plan. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. See
Yeah.
you there. See Mr. Troop in room 399.
No, I can't.
933 for any questions.
I'll have to call my son and find out.
For more information about the GOV's Green and Gold Scholarship for juniors and seniors, please speak with Mr. Warden in room 304. Create an LGBTQ plus safe.
Turned it off. Oh, here come the announcements again. Hang on. Okay, Manny. This is 114 complete. This is what you need to have. 114.
Reply to the comments that I had added.
114. I need the complete and final code. You have to go up here, so after you hit save, then you go to projects, and then you go to export. I have some students that are clicking export all. Do not export all. I cannot open them individually. You only export one at a time. Export selected project while this project is open. Okay? And this is what you submit. It's a file, not a picture, not anything else, just a file.
Good afternoon, staff and students. This is Dr. Smith, your head principal. This is just a reminder that students who choose to solve their problems by fighting will get the stiffest, severest punishment that we offer. That's pretty much the bottom line. Find another way to figure out how to handle your problems that don't involve getting physically violent with each other. Let's have a safe dismissal.